Hiya, welcome to Yoga for Fibromyalgia. My name is Sarah and I'm a yoga teacher living with and healing fibromyalgia. Today's class we have a lovely yoga practice in bed. So get on your bed and let's get started. Great, so let's start off on the edge of our bed, bringing the soles of the feet flat on the earth. And we can go ahead and find some lift up through the spine. Gently lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Notice your head and neck alignment if we're jutting forwards or back. Just notice. And begin, as always, to connect to your breath. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. A little ritual to remind the body, remind the brain that yoga practice starts now. Everything else can wait. And now we are showing up for ourselves. Two more deep breaths in. And long breaths out. Let's bring the palms together in front of the heart space. Gently bring chin down towards the chest. Inhale as you lift up and gently open your eyes. Great. So for our first move today, we're going to bring our left knee slowly up and hold onto the shin. And if we like, while we're here, we can gently bend down. So maybe you want to lie down first and then come into the pose if that feels better. Or maybe you feel comfortable lying back down. So we're here for a couple of breaths. We might as well roll through the ankle. Maybe a little hip movement side to side. Waking up the leg. Go ahead and hug the knee all the way up towards the chest as you push the other leg away. Let's inhale, bring the nose all the way up, engage the core. Exhale, release. Now to come up, we can either gently come up onto our forearms and all the way up, or a different way, which I'll show you on the other leg. Let's inhale here in center. Exhale, just shake it out. Anything that no longer serves us. Great, let's take it to the other leg. Bring the right knee up. And if we like, coming all the way down. And finding soft, easy movement here in the ankle and the hip. And then we'll hug the knee up towards the chest and push the other leg away. Inhale, nose up to the knee, towards the knee. Exhale, release. So we can come up the way we came before, or we can rock and roll. Use a big inhale and come all the way up. Good. Pause in center. Notice. Fantastic. Let's inhale the arms all the way up. Big stretch. Exhale, gentle twist, hand to the opposite leg. And maybe we look over the shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale again through center. It's like you're holding a ball here, I like to imagine, as we come up and as we come over. Back again, inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. On either side. Last one. Inhale back through center. Let's go for a big stretch here because why not? Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Keep the head and neck loose and the jaw. Let's exhale and forward fold. I'm going to go arms wide this time as I slowly bend down. Maybe I stay about here, back straight, heart lifted. Maybe I come a little bit lower. All depends on how I feel on any given day. Inhale, let's roll through. Bring the arms up as well. Exhale, this time let's bring the palms together and come down the midline. A different variation. We'll see which one we prefer. Maybe the hands come onto the legs or down onto the floor. Careful of the head and the neck. Gently bring the chin down slightly. Inhale, roll through. Arms up. Let's do arms wide. Exhale, fold forward, your version. Inhale, rolling. And let's bring palms to touch. Exhale down the midline, forward fold. Getting the juices going. Inhale, rolling up. Last one. Inhale, arms up. You decide through the midline or arms wide. Exhale, forward fold. Let's pause here and forward fold, wherever we are. Release the head and the neck. One more deep breath. Inhale, rolling up. Roll the shoulders back. Pause. Notice the whirling of energy, prana, life force circulating around your body. Maybe you want to go ahead and roll through the shoulders or make any other natural movements that are calling you. Great. And we're going to swivel on over and bring our legs up against the wall. So you get to decide here the angle of your legs. If you have a blanket, you might want to prop your head with the blanket. Or maybe a cushion, you decide. Nice and comfy here. Okay, so here my legs are at a very low angle. If I bring my sitting bones closer to the wall, I can get them more into a 90-degree angle. It's quite a deep stretch for the back of the legs, so I'm quite happy here. I can choose feet together, like so. Or I can bring my feet wide, maybe even rest on my headboard. Wherever you are, take some deep breaths in and out. Enjoy the flow of blood down into your body. And this is also great if we've got aching feet or ankles or swollen ankles. We'll take a couple more deep breaths in here. Enjoy this pose, enjoy this practice. Let go of the idea of what we think a yoga practice has to look like. Or how long it has to be, or where it has to be. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the yoga mat. Great. Wherever we are, let's slowly bring our legs in for a bit of a huggle. Rock side to side. And then we'll rock all the way over so we can come up. Back to our seat. Pause here. Again, notice. All the juices flowing, all the prana, life force energy, or chi. Beautiful. Let's swing the legs on up. And we're going to come into two different poses, one at a time. The first pose, we will cross the legs. So just notice which leg is in front. Mine's my right leg, so I'll be teaching as if your right leg is in front as well. So notice how this feels right away. And if we're up here, totally normal. When I started my practice about 5-6 years ago, I too was up here. So you can go and sit up on some props if you want to lift your hips up. Or just, you can even prop up under the knees with folded blankets. It's really nice. I might do that, actually, because I really like it. It's just really nice. Okay, so we're going to come forward in this forward fold. And that might look like this today. And that's perfect. So we're up here, spine straight, heart lifted. This is especially your pose if you're working with any spinal injuries, like herniated disc. And if we've got the movement there, we might come slightly more forwards, maybe resting on the forearms, maybe one day resting the head all the way down. So wherever we are, let's take 5 deep breaths. Notice if you're holding anywhere, clenching, use your breath and soften, soften, soften. You might notice as you do that, your body naturally finds more movement there. The kind of feeling we're going for here is if our arms were up and someone's holding our hands and gently pulling us. We can tuck the chin in slightly. Allow the lower belly to really expand on every breath. Last one. Inhale, slowly coming all the way up. Let's do a big shoulder roll, open up the upper back. Okay, so I'm gonna lengthen my left leg and keep my right leg as it is. Again, with or without the cushion, that's fine. Now I'm gonna come into a little twist. So I'm gonna bring my right hand to the outer edge of the left knee. I'm going to be active here in my left leg. The left foot pushes against an imaginary wall, toes facing me, kneecap lifted. And ever so gently swim my left arm as if I'm moving through water, all the way around to as far as comfortable. Bring the hand down, and I find my twist. Every inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, maybe slightly twisting a little more. pose sometimes is a little uncomfortable. We never want to experience pain, but a little discomfort sometimes it's normal. As we stretch these muscles that may be used to hunching over computers and that kind of thing. Keep it soft the first couple of times you practice twists. Very, very soft. Slowly come back on an inhale. Ooh, and just notice. We'll cross the legs, and this time the left leg is in front. If you want to go for the cushions, grab them. If you want to take them away, and we'll come forward once again. Now you might notice one side is different to the other. It might be that we have more mobility in one hip than the other hip. So again, soften, use your breath to soften and relax. Tuck the chin. On our next inhale, wherever we are, we will gently come up. Notice a flow of blood, prana, life force energy. And then we will straighten the right leg. Left leg stays where it was. I'll just move that out the way. So I bring my left hand now to the opposite, the outer knee. Inhale, moving through water, and my right foot pushing into an imaginary wall, and twist. Gently lift the kneecap of the right knee. Take some loving, deep breaths in and out. Nourish yourself. Maybe you look over the shoulder, but it's not important. Maybe you want to find soft, easy neck movements here. Great, last breath, and take an inhale to come back. Oh yeah, feel that openness in the ribs, in the upper back, the chest. Go ahead and release the legs. And then we can come into any comfortable seat. I'm going to come back to where I started. Ground the soles of my feet down into the earth. I'm imagining grass here, grass and earth. All 5 toes flat on the ground. A little bit of space between the toes. And I'm going to lift the arches of my feet, and I'm trying to envision drawing up energy from the earth. As I also draw up energy up as I lift my chest and roll my shoulders down. Ready to start the day perhaps, or continue the day after this little break. If there's anything else you'd like to practice, feel free to go ahead now. This is your time. Or maybe you feel ready to do some pranayama, breath work, or meditation. I'll leave that to you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Hey, just a quick message. If you enjoyed this bed yoga class, I am uploading 4 bed yoga classes to the Fibromyalgia Healers Yoga Sisterhood, which is a membership site. You can find the links below. These 4 classes will be gentle bed yoga based classes. One for the morning, one for bedtime, one for chronic pain and inflammation, and one for chronic fatigue. There's a free trial waiting for you, so go ahead, take a look around and see if it's for you. Namaste.